Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about the me versus I and telling you guys about how it's used incorrectly and how to use it the proper way. So let's get started. So a little background of about me and I. They both fall under the category of personal pronouns, which are used in place of nouns referring to specific people or things. And what I mean by that is, for example, the pronoun I is used with subjective pronouns such as he, she, we, and they, when the pronoun is the subject of a verb. And for the pronoun me, we use the pronoun me with other objective pronouns such as us, him, her, and them, when the pronoun is the object of a verb. So now that we have that little background, that little knowledge about me and I, and when we use them, let's proceed to some examples I have on the PowerPoint. So, for example 1, Sarah, Andrea, and me are going to the Giants game this Sunday. It doesn't make sense to put Sarah, Andrea, and me. So what we would put instead is Sarah, Andrea, and I are going to the Giants game this Sunday. And the pronoun I just makes more sense than me. Example number 2, Maria and me grabbed a cup of coffee after class. That just completely makes no sense. So instead we would use Maria and I grabbed a cup of coffee after class. And the reason why we use the pronoun I together with the pronoun Maria, it forms the subject of the sentence. So this is why we use I rather than me. On to example number 3, she didn't tell I about it. A lot of times you just need to read these sentences out loud to yourself to see if they make sense or not. And in this case, she didn't tell I about it just doesn't make sense. So we would use she didn't tell me about it. And on to the next example. The dog followed Desiree and I to the door. We wouldn't use I because it just doesn't go together with the pronoun Desiree. So we would use the dog followed Desiree and me to the door because the pronoun me together with the pronoun Desiree, sorry about that, forms the object of the verb follow, so you need to use me rather than I. Another quick thing I wanted to add was when the pronoun is the object of a preposition, you would also use me rather than I. For example, Carlos spent the day with Christopher and me. In this case, we use me together with Christopher because it forms the object of the preposition with, so you need to use the pronoun me rather than the pronoun I. And that is all for today, and I